Welcome to another nail tutorial. Today I'll be creating this fun sage green gradient manicure using the Kiss 100 full cover acrylic nails kit. There are a bunch of different nail sizes in this kit and the length isn't too long, so it's a nice one to start with if you've never done press-on nails before. So let's get right into it. If you have any questions about anything I'm doing, just leave a comment down below. I started off by prepping my natural nails. So for that I used this Sally Hansen cuticle remover, which makes the cuticles less hard so you can push them back a bit. And then I used the flat edge of this tool to push them back when they're soft. I also used a nail file for the edges and a little clipper to clean up any hangnails and such. This is what the cleaned up nails look like. So since my nails are super short right now, I'm going to use this Kiss 100 full cover acrylic nails kit. And I've actually never used acrylic press-on nails before, so I was really excited to try these. So this is what the kit looks like, and the instructions on the back basically just tell you to apply the glue to your nail and the nail itself, and starting at the cuticle, just press and hold it for 5 seconds. So I'm just going to cut these open and see what it looks like. So you've got a bunch of nails and the glue, and we can go ahead and open it up and take the glue out. So this glue is called Maximum Speed Nail Glue, and the nail sizes range from the smallest like this to the largest like this one for your thumb, and they all have a tiny number on the bottom of the nail, so each time you use these you can use the same sizes that you used last time. So now I'm just going to try on some different sizes for each of my nails and see which ones fit the best. And these all ended up fitting pretty perfectly, and I feel like they're just a nice quality since they're not too flimsy. So here are the ones that I picked out for my nails. Then to start, I'll use some nail polish remover to clean my nails so they can stick to the glue and the nails really well. Next, I'll open the glue and put some on the acrylic nail as well as on my nail. And then I will just stick it on my thumb and try to get it as close as I can to the cuticle and press down starting at the cuticle for about 5 seconds. That is what it looks like afterwards, and you'll notice I did have a bit of an air bubble in the thumb, and I think that's because I did not press it down long enough. So I'll go ahead and do the rest of the nails, again applying glue to both the acrylic nail as well as my own nail, and making sure to press down starting at the cuticle. I'll glue on the rest of the nails now, so feel free to watch this part if you want to, or skip ahead where I add the nail polish on top of these. And here's what they looked like once all of the nails are applied. I did get a few air bubbles, but even though this was my first time using these, I think they still turned out really nice. They look pretty natural to me, and I think they're a perfect color, and really you could just leave them like this if you wanted to. And I personally like my nails a tad bit shorter, so I'm going to cut and file them a bit. And this is what they look like at the length that I want, and now I can start adding some polish. So for that I'll be doing gel and a UV lamp, so I always put on sunscreen on my hands before using that lamp because it does emit UV rays. For the first coat we'll start with the gel polish, and before adding any other colored coats you have to add the base coat so it can stick to the nail properly. So to cure that, just slide your hand in the curing lamp for about 30 seconds depending on which lamp you have. After that we can add our first colored coat. This gel polish is from ASP in the color Creme de la Creme. It's just a really nice tan color that I use all the time for a nice natural looking base. And again, we can cure this under the lamp for about 30 seconds. And I did 3 layers of this polish, so here is what that looks like after 1, 2, and 3 layers. Next I'll start on the green wave pattern, beginning with this green polish from the brand Nicole Diary, and I'll mix it with this white gelish polish in the color Arctic Freeze. So to mix the polishes, I'll use this clear plastic card that I usually use for nail stamping and this tiny paintbrush. So I'll put some white down and some green and mix them together to get a few shades lighter. Now I'll paint a wave sort of pattern on each nail, and it doesn't have to be perfectly placed since I want it to be a little bit different on each nail. So some of the waves will go all the way to the top of the nail and some will be more in the middle of the nail. And here's what that first color looks like. So I'll cure that under the lamp and get started on the next color in this gradient. For the middle color, I'm using the same green with just a tiny bit of white, but not as much as I used for the first color. So I'll paint on that middle layer for all of those nails. And I'll cure that, and here is what those two colors look like so far. So for that last color, I'll add a little bit of black to darken the green so it's a nice progression. And this black is from the brand Born Pretty. So I'll just mix those two colors together. And the nice thing about gel polishes is that they don't dry before you cure them under the lamp. So you can really take your time painting the pattern on without having to worry about that. And I'll cure that color and put on the final top coat to seal everything in. And after curing it and removing the sticky layer with nail polish, this is the final look. I really liked how this green gradient manicure turned out. The Kiss acrylic nails kit is really nice for when you want longer nails, and I think it turned out actually pretty natural looking. So let me know what you think about this design by leaving a comment down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video.